happens if actually put it to work.
The ghostly retinue was one
I hate
step
those
ahead
fights.
of
I hate whenever
Geralt's
there's a fight with an arrow.
scene. The Witcher felt that all was lost, until Kira gave him a new lead. The Crones of Crookback Bog.
But no, I was actually able to like, for the Godzilla movie, I turned up my bass all the way. I made my volume a little, like, significantly louder than it normally is. And it was pure cinema. Pure cinema. I'm just...
What do you say we flog some hick?
Whoever... I saw the person's name, and I forgot their name. Whoever worked on the sound design for Godzilla 2014 not only has a special place in heaven, but, like, they need to get their dick sucked.
White one, what's your business?
Alright.
Bloody Baron know you're here?
Because... holy shit.
First the armor's cast, then the pox, now the hunger. Grim Reaper must be having a lark.
And, like, I know that sounds weird, but there's not many other movies whose sound designs can even compare, much less compete.
You, white one, what's your business?
What do you say we flog some hick? Kicks and giggles.
I can't even think of one right now at the top of my head that can compete. I'm sure they're out there. I'm sure there are movies with better sound design than 2014 Godzilla. I'm sure. I don't doubt that for a second. But I think it's the fact that I can't even think of them that kind of makes my point for me. And it makes me 10 times more heartbroken that we're now stuck with what the MonsterVerse is now. Like, don't get me wrong, they're still fun. And I'm fine with monster movies being fun. You know, that's its own thing. But listen, I'm gonna say something bold here. When you have movies like Godzilla -1, Godzilla 2014, and Kong Skull Island. Yes, I put all those in the same category. I know it's a hot take. When you have 3 movies like that, and then you get movies like Godzilla vs. Kong and Godzilla X Kong, it's hard to see them. It's hard to put a different pair of lenses on to see them, you know? I notice how I didn't mention King of the Monsters, because I don't believe King of the Monsters is in either of those categories. I believe it's in a category of its own. I don't think its story is compelling enough to be up there with 2014 King of the Monsters. Wait, what the fuck? I don't think it's up to 2014 on Skull Island. Or -1. But I also don't believe it's just having a fun time, like Godzilla vs. Kong and Godzilla X Kong. It's in its own category. And it's almost purely a visual medium. It's less about the writing in that one.
Which one exactly is that? Plotline wise?
King of the Monsters?
Yeah.
So, scientist mom brings her kid to work one day,
Always a good idea.
And on that same day, a group of eco-terrorists kidnapped the mom and kid because, she was at work and they invade the workplace. And her workplace was overseeing Mothra. But long story short, they're there to awaken King Ghidorah. Because why the fuck wouldn't you want to awaken King Ghidorah? Huh? Why the fuck
Quite
not,
a few
right?
reasons.
They wake him up, Godzilla's like, hey, I don't like that, and then I fight, and then Godzilla loses the first fight. And I think you know the rest of it, right?
You,
Yeah.
white
Yeah.
one. What's your business? Bloody Baron know you're here?
Like I said, story-wise, it's nothing strong. But it still has a sense of scale to it. It still emphasizes how grand these creatures are. Godzilla vs. Kong and Godzilla X Kong kind of threw that out the window. We're just like, the big monster go clobbering time. You know?
Just... Duh, duh, duh.
Yeah, that's right. And they gave fucking Kong an axe.
And this be the Witchman, reconnect you. More interesting things from my notes. I say, grab him by the cloak and bam! Right in the chop! Right in the chop, see? Sure.
Got
Ever heard of
it's way
preventive
below
arse
mob
whooping?
level. So by the time I get to that level, it's gonna be way too weak for me. But, good stuff.
It'd be like that. Oh! I now know a category
In the parks, now the
put
Unger.
King of the Monsters
Grim
in.
Reaper must be having a lark.
It belongs in whatever category Pacific Rim is in. Because while Pacific Rim is an amazing movie, and it does have a good story, it has a decent storyline, but I wouldn't say like a truly emotionally compelling storyline. And it's the same thing with King of the Monsters. So those two can go in the same category. And then right underneath them, in the slightly worse category, we have
Where'd you come from?
GVK and GXK. And then above them, we have 2014 Godzilla, Kong Skull Island, and then Godzilla -1. Which, again, I know, hot take to put those two with -1. I get it. I get it. I get it.
Oh, my this one's good.
-1 is good, but so are the other two.
Plus, it's like Godzilla with having unintentional beef with one dude.
Yeah. Very unintentional. It's more of the other dude thinking that, like, he has beef.
Nah, like what are the odds, man?
Well,
Targeting his life specifically over and over.
he thinks Godzilla is like this demonic force that's punishing him. Or,
I
know.
believe it.
Yeah. Shikishima. I shouldn't remember his name at all, but it's Shikishima.
Thought it was Koichi.
What?
Thought it was Koichi.
No, Koichi's something else. Maybe that's his wife. What?
Right in the chop! Right in the chop, see?
Am I missing a joke here? I feel like I'm missing a joke here.
Where'd you come from?
You,
Who's Koichi?
white one. What's your business? Bloody Baron know you're here?
Who's Koichi?
Witch. It's as though
Hey.
the heavens...
If he talked to me, I'm looking this up now.
Aye.
Don't want to
They
hear
were
it.
fed naught but souffles and quail at Crow's Perch.
Koichi.
Now the discomfort of some hut, not down to live like ordinary folk at last.
From shite they came, in shite they'll rot. My man's just as much a noble as that bastard.
Our noses in fights and horrors in some of
Koichi is a JoJo's character.
Oh, and bats.
It's also the main character of the -1. His first name. You said his last name.
Kishima. Minus. Oh, Koichi Shikishima. How did you remember his other name?
Because he has the same name as the JoJo's character.
Just I didn't expect.
I can remember his last name.
I don't know why I remember. I just there's something catchy about it. I don't know, and familiar about it.
And then how do you think his first name's his wife's name?
I just assumed that's what it was because, like, I was like, well, I know Koichi isn't his name. Maybe Amy's thinking of the wife.
Oh, no.
Because she has a name.
Yeah. Probably has its last name now, too.
I don't even think I remember his first name being said once throughout that whole movie.
It definitely was said a few times.
I could have sworn I only remembered Vacation Minute.
Probably called him that by the military and then his first name by his friends or something.
How did you remember his first name? Because that's a JoJo character.
I knew it was perfect. I had to.
Bothering us poor folk.
Right in the chops there. Bollocks. And this be the Witchmen, the freak.
Oh, Olivier is in the main town? I don't think I have any quests bring me to the main town yet other than that. Let's see what else I'm doing here. Oh, hey, this is the witch's quest.
Apparently it was his neighbor that was calling him his first name.
Right in the chops. Right in the chops, see? Sure.
Interesting.
Neighbor, we say as they lived in a refugee camp.
Nah, she lived in the rubble of her house, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's not a refugee camp, that's her
Oh,
house.
okay.
You douchebag.
That's not... It became a refugee.
No. Maybe a daycare to his adopted kid, maybe, but that's about it.
A daycare is wild. You call me a douchebag.
Bro, you said refugee camp, like she had the entire village inside her house. What are you talking about?
Wait, what? I don't remember that. He didn't have the whole village in her house.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Why are you calling it a camp?
I'm calling the area that they lived in a refugee
That is
camp.
their home. You're just so messed up, my god.
I don't think he
So
originally lived
insensitive.
there.
Move it.
Yeah, I think maybe you're right. They could have moved somewhere else.
If I feel like I distinctly remember one of the elements of that was like after. I think after some tragic event. There was a lot of tragic events in that movie. After one of them, he had to move.
Oh.
Yeah.
Where's the radiation sickness at?
It was probably there somewhere. Especially since Godzilla's breath attacks in that movie make mushroom clouds.
He was a menace.
Shikishima is one radiated boy.
Probably the person that has been closest to Godzilla compared to anyone else. How many x-rays? Koichi, how many x-rays?
But then his wife had a demon's mark.
The sludge.
I'm not interacting with these soldiers. I mean, I'm pretty sure now Godzilla's got beef with the dude. You fly a whole jet into someone's mouth, I think they're gonna get a little mad.
I mean, can he remember?
This is fair.
think his frontal lobe was completely wiped out. He's growing back from an eye or something, right?
Yeah.
Just because somehow the eye is what makes it. If we were being realistic, it'd be his butt cheek or something.
Bloody rodents. Better to have stuffed them with a poison or crushed them into.
Kira, what are you doing?
Geralt. You gave me quite a start.
But nay, the mage, he says, bring me rats and healthy ones. Not something the cat dragged in.
This the lamp from the elf's hideout? And what's this about rats?
Nothing important. I'll explain later. Now tell me, to what do I owe the pleasure?
Bet the old witch who lived here left you a bunch of interesting sundries.
She did indeed. I gather you'd like a look.
Very much so.
That is a loaded inventory you got there.
Huh?
Ooh. Dude,
Not
Kira...
everybody with that crossbow.
Kira sells respec
Death Note?
potion. Yeah. He did sell.
Indeed, he did sell.
Yeah. What's a chort? Lucky for me, I already have insectoid oil. Well, the recipe for it, at least. What would I... Oh. She might sell the normal edition, then. I don't know where to get an Endrega heart. Special movie. Special movie.
I don't like the way that dude died. Bro, he's spreading his legs a little too weird.
That one Geralt at the beginning of the game.
Nah, this is worse than that. It's like his legs are like at a 180-degree angle till the knees.
Hmm.
Oh, I hate this dude so much.
Uh-oh. You won't believe what text I just got, AB.
The AB's going to bed text.
No. That's the Hop on Rivals text from Soren.
So AB's going to bed
Wait,
type.
no. Hop on Rivals.
So, bet you saw this question coming. What are you doing here?
Let me think.
Is it a yes or a no?
Admiring
hop
the
on for a few
unspoiled
minutes,
scenery,
I gotta
or is
wake
it
up
furthering
early.
the age-old
Okay.
alliance between the city and its breadbasket?
I gotta text
No,
Soren before
I'm in
Instagram locked me
hiding,
out.
Geralt. Blind to the state of the world? Don't you see what's happening?
You mean the persecution mages now face?
Yes, that's exactly what I mean. Radovid's new pastime. Witch hunters.
I've had this conversation with you before.
Changing the sub.
I've played these games before.
See you, Kira.
Can't save your game right now. Why the fuck not? Shall I see you in Discord?
Shalt.
That usually means no.
I didn't say shan't, I said shalt.
Okay, but like the T part usually implies a no, and the yet. Okay, I'll see you then.
Connection.
Oh, asshole.